guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about voter fraud and bad practices in general. Yeah, definitely stay tuned for it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, so you know when I make videos. So one of the main issues in the US is with the postal voting system. Now, this postal voting system is rife for fraud. What they were doing in certain states, like Massachusetts, was actually sending out ballots to people without them asking for them. And obviously, they sent out ballots to people who were deceased, they sent out ballots to people who were at the wrong address. And this was rife with fraud because people could vote twice, people could vote for deceased family members. So I'm just going to go into some of the lawsuits that are ongoing at the moment with that. So I find this example really interesting. In Nevada, they actually found some ballots were sent in by the deceased and non-residents. However, they didn't actually stop counting because of this. They continued counting the votes. However, this seems to be an ongoing lawsuit that the Trump campaign is filing and trying to investigate whether actually votes are being sent in by the deceased or whether there's another explanation for this. So another issue is with double voting from multiple different addresses. This actually happened in Philly, and yeah, you can look into this article. This is one of the reasons that you shouldn't really allow postal voting, or you should only allow postal voting for people who've asked for a ballot. Because yeah, you can have double voting and people doing that kind of thing. So one of the issues was that observers had to stand 16 feet away, and I thought that was really ridiculous. I'll go into the case now. So one of the lawsuits that Trump actually filed was with Michigan. This was on the 4th of November. And the Republicans wanted meaningful access at a number of locations around Michigan. They were required to stand around 16 feet away, which means that they weren't properly able to observe ballots. Okay, so one of the issues was even when the law said that you're allowed to stand closer to each other to actually see the ballots properly, observers still weren't being allowed access. They still weren't being allowed closer to the ballots so they can actually see them. So yeah, it's really rather sad. If you see any voting irregularities, definitely contact the number below. This will really help out with the court cases that the Trump administration is currently doing, and it will help us find out the truth. It will help us find out if any more people have double voted. It will help us find out if if dead people have actually voted, and how serious that has been. And then hopefully we can get rid of this idea that we should just send out ballots to everyone who, without their consent. I think that is a process which is rife for people to take advantage and to actually fraud the system. So yeah, I definitely contact the number down below if you've seen any irregularities, and this can be either online or in person. Yeah, and so thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like this video.